Have you ever looked at a really complex metal part, inside your phone or your car, and just wondered, how on earth did they make that? Well, it's not magic, but it is pretty close. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on these incredible robot sculptors that are quite literally building our modern world. So, the star of the show is this, the CNC machine. And the easiest way to think about it is just like a master sculptor. But, instead of using a chisel and a hammer, it's got all these high-tech cutting tools. And instead of looking at a sketch, it follows a perfect digital blueprint to carve amazing shapes out of a solid block of metal or wood. It's just incredible. Okay, so how does our robot sculptor know what it's supposed to make? Well, everything, and I mean everything, starts with a flawless plan. This isn't some back-of-the-napkin sketch. It's a super detailed, step-by-step digital recipe that tells the machine exactly what to do. This whole process really breaks down into 3 key steps. First, you've got the design. Using software called CAD, an engineer creates a perfect 3D model. Think of this as the glossy photo of the finished meal in a cookbook. Next, CAM software takes that beautiful picture and figures out the actual recipe, the step-by-step instructions, what tools to use, how fast to cut. And finally, that recipe gets translated into a language called G-code, which is the only language our robot chef actually speaks.
And that translation step, that is the absolute key to this whole thing. It's the post-processor that acts as the translator, turning that beautiful design into a set of commands the machine can actually follow. You could have the best design in the world, but without this perfect translation, the machine would just sit there completely clueless.
All right, so the plan is locked and loaded. The instructions are crystal clear. Now for the fun part, the magic. Let's talk about how the sculptor actually moves and brings that plan to life. It's like watching an automated dance.
Your most basic machines work on 3 axes. The easiest way to picture this is to imagine drawing on a piece of paper. You can move your pen left and right. That's your x-axis. You can move it forwards and backwards. That's your y-axis. And you can lift the pen up off the paper or press it down, and that's the z-axis. Simple, right? This lets you carve on one flat surface at a time. But what if you need to carve on the side of the block? Well, that's where a 4th axis comes in. It adds the spin. Now the machine can actually rotate the block of material it's working on. This is a game changer because it can cut on multiple sides of the part in one go, without anyone having to stop the machine and flip the part over by hand. And then you have the king of them all, 5-axis machining. This adds the tilt. So on top of moving left-right, forward-back, up-down, and spinning, the machine can also tilt the tool or the part itself. This is the absolute peak. It allows the tool to get in there from almost any angle you can imagine, carving these super complex curves and surfaces that would be totally impossible otherwise. So what's the point of all this extra spinning and tilting? Well, it all comes down to one word: efficiency. Because these advanced machines don't have to stop for a person to come and reposition the part, they can spend up to 85% of their time actually, cutting. To put that in perspective, a simpler machine might only be cutting 25% of the time. That's a huge difference.
And that incredible efficiency is what lets us go from just a boring old block of metal to a real technological breakthrough. We've seen the digital plan, we've watched the automated dance, now let's look at the absolutely amazing results.
I mean, it's one thing to talk about the process, but what kind of stuff are these robot sculptors actually building for us every single day? The short answer? Pretty much anything that needs to be perfect.
Think about the aerospace industry. Those incredibly complex turbine blades inside a jet engine made by one of these. Or in the car world, high-performance engine parts that have to be just right. And in medicine, they're creating things like surgical tools and custom-fit medical implants. In all these fields, close enough just doesn't cut it. It has to be perfect.
And when I say perfect, I'm not exaggerating. These machines can create parts with a precision that is literally thinner than a single human hair. The level of accuracy is something a human hand just could not do, over and over again, without a single mistake. It's just mind-boggling. So, let's boil it all down. Why is this technology such a massive deal? Let's take a look at the 3 big reasons this has completely revolutionized how we make things: speed, precision, and safety.
I mean, this chart really says it all, doesn't it? The difference is just night and day. Compared to doing things by hand, CNC work is incredibly fast.
The precision is practically perfect, which means way less waste and fewer mistakes. And, maybe most importantly, it's so much safer, because the robot is doing the dangerous work, not a person.
Now, of course, it's not all magic. There are challenges. These machines are a huge investment up front. They need a lot of maintenance, and you need really smart, skilled people to program them and tell them what to do. But the advantages are just too big to ignore. That insane precision, the fact that they can run 24/7, and the flexibility to make a totally new part just by loading a new file. It's truly transformative.
So, the next time you see some complex, perfectly made object, you'll know the secret. You'll know it started as a digital blueprint and was carved into reality by one of these amazing robot sculptors. And that just leaves us with one last big question. As these robots get even smarter and even faster, what are they going to build us next?